Good morning. Welcome to Self Care September with me. I am Shannon. For those of you that don't know me, I am a digestive specialist, a detoxification specialist. I'm an encourager, an enthusiastic of health. And for the last almost decade, I've been helping people get healthier. I've been teaching them ways to take better care of themselves. I have been leading by example by taking better care of myself, changing my lifestyle, my habits, removing disease from my life and my family, and just all around being a happier person. So what I've decided to do here in September is actually put together Self-Care September. And we're just going to really actually talk about a lot of things that people just overlook in their daily life to take care of ourselves. So Self-Care September today is to acknowledge that we need self-care. And also acknowledge that self-care is not always spending a lot of money going on vacation. Yes, sometimes it is, but not all the time. Self-Care September is about those things that you can do at home on a daily basis. Sometimes one of these things, maybe multiple of these things, to take care of yourself every day. And also things that can sometimes just take 2 to 3 minutes or, you know, a little bit longer, but are worth all the effort. The topic today is going to be water. Water is the most essential necessity for our body. And when we talk about self-care, we want to talk about putting in all the right things that make our body function the best. We all suffer from things like body swelling. We suffer from headaches, allergies, skin issues, acne, weight, digestive issues, being sick, colds, flus, viruses, things of this nature. The number one thing that we can do to take care of ourselves, one of the most easiest things that I teach people to do to change their diet, to change their lifestyle, to change how their body actually feels, how you sleep, how you wake up, all that stiffness in the morning, is to drink more water. When we drink more water, all the functions in our body can happen more efficiently. Every organ in your body needs water. It is true we are 70% plus water. Not only that, water is energy. Water is life. Water is consistent movement, which means that when you put something in your body like that, that you are taking in all that energy and it's going to flow through your body as well. The most important thing with water is to make sure to be drinking it, for one. Then you want to focus on drinking about half your weight in ounces. And what that really is 64 to about 100 ounces, depending on the person you are. A lot of people ask me, Shannon, that's a lot of water, I'm going to pee a lot, so on and so forth. When you initially start drinking a lot more water, you do go to the bathroom a lot more. And what you have to do is work on getting alkaline water and just consistently drinking. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks sometimes for the body to adjust. What's happening is we drink acidic water. Our body isn't used to taking on water. We start pumping water in, so it's just filtering right through our body and right out. And we're not actually utilizing that or absorbing that. So we want to just give ourselves a little bit of time to adapt. The other thing that's really important with water that we really don't understand, because we are just so used to having the convenience of bottled water, tap water, water just right there to us, is that we want pH balanced water. Our water is acidic. And acidity is the root cause of all disease. We're not going to get in that today, but our body itself is pH balanced. And so we want our water to be pH balanced of 7 or higher. A lot of these companies out here are pH balancing waters to about 9, 9.5, 10, and that's awesome. What that does is that removes all the man-made chemicals and pollutants from the water, and alkalinity actually will help to balance the pH of your body as you absorb the water. The other thing is we can't actually absorb the water that's really acidic, which is another thing that happens when we change and try to drink our water and we notice that we're just peeing it right through. If that water is a level 2 acidity, level 3 acidity, we're not going to even be able to absorb that. We're not even going to be able to take that in. So we want to look at some of the easy ways to help alkaline our water. And that is lemons, limes, and cucumbers. Dropping those bad boys in the water in your little jug is really, really helpful. If you can't afford those filters for alkaline water and the bottled water, even trying to avoid using all those plastic bottles. I tell everybody, get a big jug, about 30 to 60 ounces. Carry it For us ladies who like to be fancy, get a little cute jug, put your name on it, put some stickers on it, I don't know, whatever makes you comfortable. The other thing that we can do with our water is help train our body to eat less. When we want to change our lifestyle or we want to feel better, part of that is acknowledging that we don't put in water in the right times of the day and that we tend to eat when we are thirsty. So a lot of techniques about water drinking throughout the day are start your day with water. You want to start your day with alkaline water, lemons, limes, cucumbers, and start that before your coffee. Have at least 4 to 10 ounces before you even consider having coffee or tea or a sweet tea or anything else. One, water is all energy. It's going to give you energy before you go and put any sugar in your body. The other thing it's going to do is hydrate all your organs and get everything functioning, kind of like, get the little gears going in there. And then the next thing for water is before each meal or before each snack, I recommend people to drink about another 4 to 10 ounces of water if you think you're hungry. Because what happens is we often have changed the signals in our body and our body has become habitually debilitated in understanding whether we're actually hungry or thirsty. So if you drink that water when you feel hungry, if in 15 or 20 minutes after that you're still hungry, then you probably are hungry and you can get a snack or eat. But typically that water will fill that space and you will reduce that hunger and fill that need to continuously be eating. The other thing is, if you drink that same amount, 4 to 10 ounces, about half an hour before each meal, you'll reduce your meal size. What you also do is start your digestive processes by drinking that water. So your belly and your stomach and your organs will all be active and ready to help you digest your foods. So these are just some of the tips of drinking water that can help to aid in how your body functions. The other thing is the proper amount of water really helps with body pain. I know this personally very well. I suffer from quite a bit of body pain. And if I am not drinking enough water, my muscles are stiff, my joints are stiff, my fingers swell, my hands swell. I find it harder to move, it's harder to stretch. Water really reduces pain because it keeps everything in the body flowing, and it moves that inflammation, it moves in your lymphatic system, it just moves the kidneys, it flushes everything. And it's an important thing. The other thing is that water will really change the shape of you. A lot of us hold a lot of inflammation here, and we feel like we're just continuously bloating and gaining weight all in here. This is actually inflammation in our body, and when we step up our water game, this is the first stuff that goes. We start to lose this stuff in here. I guess that's really about it about water. I mean, there's tons more. Water is information to the body. It's on a cellular level, we cannot survive without water, and we just underestimate that a lot. So Self-Care September's first self-care tip is drink more water. Look for me on Seeds of Knowledge on YouTube. I'm going to have a video each day for Self-Care September. Some of these topics are going to get a little more deep. We're going to get into spiritual and more mental self-care as well as the physical self-care. But we want to just encourage ourselves to believe that we can do just little things to make ourselves feel better. And water is accessible to most of us, here in America. So if we utilize that properly, it can change how we're living. You guys have a great day.